Some well-known and also famous people were born in Peckham or have lived in this area of southeast London. If you don't recognise the faces, from left to right on the top and bottom row are Claire Foy, Ashley Walters, Fred Syriacs, the Goss brothers, Rio Ferdinand and John Boyega. I too have a certain fame. It's not connected with any acting ability, sporting or presenting skill, or musicality. Truth be told, it's less about any talent I have, and more about being a disgusting individual. I don't obviously know how far my notoriety has spread, but no, it isn't constricted to London's SE15 postcode. Proof of my infamy is presented to me in both verbal and non-verbal ways. The verbal way is the repetitive use of certain words, and in no particular order they are loser, ugly, wanker, weirdo, dosser and pedo. I'll come back to one of the less abusive words shortly. I sleep on a bunk bed on the balcony. The sleep is a tortured one, in that I receive burning sensations through the night, every night. I've tried a few things to see if I could minimise the burning, and they include piling up concrete flagstones, using layers of foil and placing copper tubing packed closely together inside some packaging and adding some cushioning on top so I could sleep directly over it, and none have helped my sleep. I've attempted these failed methods because it's my belief hardware is the cause of my torture. With the indisputable fact of my being a sexual pariah and some of the elements mentioned in previous videos which form my targeting, you can understand how for me the logical conclusion of my burning is some form of hardware which forms a very sinister and horrific part of my never-ending ordeal and torture. That the burning affects those parts of my body and head facing the flats below, you may understand why I came to that inevitable conclusion. Hearing repetitive noises each night, and which I believe is an extra helper to wake me from my sleep. I used my bike cam last night to see whether I could record anything.
Wanker!
Oftentimes, just as I'm about to record,
Weirdo!
the noise stops.
Loser!
But I did capture something yesterday.
Pedo!
I hadn't heard or don't recall hearing any voices when recording this, but I probably had just been woken and being semi-comatose and suffering with the burning. It's surprising I had the wherewithal to record.
Wanker!
The
Pedo!
repetitive nature of the noise is typical of
Weirdo!
stalking behaviour. But if people have watched my videos locally, they could be taking part and not be gang stalkers. It would seem obvious whoever was responsible for the noise knows I sleep on the balcony each night.
Waving, no problem.